Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video I'll be updating you on I'm on the Edge. It is hot. They are giving us back-to-back hotness in this series. Guess what? Adi in anger exposed himself to Devi, letting Devi know that all was planned to kill her. If you are Devi, what would you do? This is shocking to hear from the supposed love of your life. Devi is in shock to realize that Adi did all this to kill her. You need to watch till the end to find out how everything happened. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you feel about this video in the comment section. Let's go. Hera sees Devi in anger. Adi goes to his room. Devi says, "Don't worry, he is just shy." So he went to his room. Last night was very special. Masa says, "What?" Devi goes to her room. Sala comes to meet Devi. She says, "Where are your in-laws?" Devi says, "I am so nice to see you." Adi comes. She says, "Adi, she is Sala, my mom's best friend." She says, "I am like her mother. Do you keep her happy? A wife is your partner for life." Adi says, "You can ask her." Sala says, "Daughters never tells what happens to them in their in-laws' house. If you don't respect her, you won't get anything. She hides it all from us. You should be happy you have such a good wife. You should be grateful you have such a good wife. I hope you realize before it's too late." Adi and Devi touch her feet. Sala says, "I am a mom and I am always worried about her." She hugs Devi. Adi is angry in his room. He recalls what happened in the camp. Sarad comes and says, "You look worried. What happened?" Adi says, "Can you do something for me?" Sarad says, "Ask anything." Adi gives him a belt and says, "Hit me." Sarad says, "What are you saying? What have you done?" He says, "I have not been committing my promises." Sarad says, "I can't do this." Devi comes and he leaves. Sarad says to Devi, he wants to punish himself. "I don't know for what." Devi says everything was fine. "I don't know what he's talking about." Adi comes to Hera. He says, "I won't give any clarification. Please hit me. I don't deserve to live. Hit me with this till I die." He starts hitting himself. Hera says, "Stop it. You couldn't keep your promise, but I know you will do it one day. Don't harm yourself. You can always rectify your mistake. Try it again. Everything will be fine." He leaves. Hera is angry. She says, "You have betrayed your family. Why did this happen?" She breaks glass in anger. Tessa comes and says, "Masa, your hand is bleeding." She dresses her wound. Tessa says, "How did this happen?" Devi says, "What is going on in his mind?" Adi comes to the hall. Masa says to Adi, "You have really hurt me. You forgot that you are my pride. It really hurts me." Adi says, "No such thing happened. I didn't touch her." Devi says, "Why are you lying? You love me and you saved my life." Adi says, "She is lying, Masa. Hera is not there." Devi says, "What are you saying?" Adi says, "I hate you. This was all a drama. This all was a lie. I hate you." Devi stands in shock. Adi says, "I hate you and I played with you." Oh my God. Adi says to Davy, you played with my mind. I trusted my enemy. You tried killing my Masa. I trusted you. That was my worst mistake. I know you drank poison. I did all this drama to kill you. You should be punished. I took you to the jungle to bury you. I took you to the lion so it can kill you. Davy stands in a shock. He says, I took you to the cliff so I can shove you. I wanted you to die every time. Every time you got saved, I hate myself for trusting you. You thought I love you, ha ha ha. Davy says, so this was your reason for trouble. Life kept saving the one you wanted to kill. He leaves. Davy sits in shock and cries. Tessa comes and says, what happened? She makes Davy stand up. Davy is in shock and tears. Davy says, no one can change what happened. But now I will teach Adi a lesson. I tolerated everything he did, but he needs to answer tit for tat. Masa thinks Adi will do anything asked. Adi needs to know some people are like Masa. They are up to no good. I will bring this change in this house. Adi will know and learn the importance of a wife. And by the time he realizes, it will be too late. Next morning, Devi comes to Adi's room for puja. Adi is asleep. Devi sits next to him. She says, you need to see the reality. You think something happened between us that night. I will make that lie truth. She sprinkles her hair on his face. He says, who is it? She says, your wife. Devi says, why are you going away? You came so close that night. He says, I have to go. Devi says, let me help you choose clothes. She says, wear this shirt. You have made me your wife officially. Masa should accept us too. Adi leaves. Sarad asks Kesa, how are you? She says, good. She gives him tea. Sarad says, Mukun is near Sujanga. Kesa says, really? He says, I can take you there. Kesa says, I saw a dream in the morning that he came to me. Sarad says, Devi will handle at the house. Kesa says, thank you. She is very happy. Sarad says, you need to see the truth. Adi comes to his room. He sees Eleta. She writes our relationship has succeeded in every way. She comes to the hall to announce something. Adi puts a hand on her face. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.